Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is going to be another pick a card reading. We're going to be asking the question, what blessings are coming next? Or what blessings are coming to you, Because I did a reading before, maybe like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and it was what secrets are hidden from you. Well, this one is what blessings are coming to you. Because in that reading, it had blessings as like one of the piles. And I wanted to know, well, what blessings exactly are coming, So here we are asking questions. So I got 4 piles, as always. 4 piles. If you can't tell, selenite, obsidian, amazonite, and I forgot. I want to say eucranite, but it might not be. It might be something else. I don't know. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna do some research and try to figure it out. But I like this one a lot, and I don't even know what it is just yet. So it kind of looks like the amazonite, without going too far. It's got that light blue in there as well. Let me see. It's got that light blue in there. All right, so pick your pile. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna get started over here with pile 1. Pile 1. So, pile 1. What blessings are coming your way? Ooh, okay. All right. Tension for sure between a relationship. It could be an ending. Someone's not speaking their truth. Okay, so I'm getting 2 stories here. Ooh, it's a love affair. Okay, so it's a blessing. This is maybe a secret lover, someone who you had an ending with. There was some type of, they didn't speak the truth, or they didn't get out all that they needed to say. You excluded them, or you got them gone. You got them up out of here, and then you got blessings in here as well. Okay, so you got them up out of here. There was like a detachedness, a detached energy that I get from this. But this is someone that you very much cared about, you were very dear with. You look, 2 cards of you being like huggy with them, all huggy and kissy. So there's 2 cards I'm seeing like that, right? This energy I'm getting of them being, because you got death and I got 3 of pentacles in reverse, which lets me know that somewhere in here there was an ending, and it was probably because of a lie or something that wasn't true. You guys weren't really sharing your truths, or they weren't sharing their truths with you. So I'm getting some type of breakthrough, because you got breakthrough here, all right, Uranus, and this is like an unexpected breakthrough, so there's tension here. There's a square. Remember I was telling you guys about square. There's tension here. So this situation caused you guys both to grow a lot. So maybe this separation caused you guys both to grow a lot. There's an energy of just like you guys needing to speak some type of truth, and you're not really like, one of you are like kind of waiting on the other. That's the energy I'm getting. Like one of you are waiting on the other. And you could be an Aquarius, you could be a Libra, you could be a Capricorn, could be an Aquarius, could be a Gemini, or could be a Cancer. These could be signs, or Sagittarius. These are the signs that could be involved in this. But there's an energy of like expanding, wanting to take this into a next level. Someone's testing their integrity. All right. There's like a level of someone needing to like fix their integrity. Okay. And so there might be an unexpected visitor, because you have this right next to Uranus. So there might be an unexpected visit or unexpected bump into that you may have with them. And like I said, could be a Gemini, could be a Scorpio as well. We got Scorpio energy as well. But there's someone who you were having conflict and issues with, and there was a battle of wills between the 2 of you. All right, it's like whose ego is bigger, So I get this energy of them wanting to reconcile with you, either make it a really passionate coming together, or they want it to be a brief encounter. So it could be like, maybe one last time is maybe what they're looking for. It could be like a one last time thing. But I'm getting like this, if this was a commitment, if this was a relationship that you guys were once in, this is a test for you guys' commitment. All right, and you guys are needing to express your feelings, because you got to bring love into the situation. So I'm getting that you guys are going to need to express your feelings, or they're going to need to express them feelings without desire for, or without a preconceived notion for how it should play out. But luck is on your side. That's your advice here. Luck is on your side, and you're going to need to bring love into the situation. So you're going to need to speak your truth, without emotionally attaching yourself to the outcome. All right. There's a level of needing to have integrity, and there's a level of this situation being expansive, or being able to go further than where it currently is right now. Now you got mask. This means that there's going to be like some type of hidden truth or hidden, and it's right next to Ace of Swords. So there's going to be some type of hidden truth or hidden information that's going to be coming to light, or it's going to be the ability for you to be able to see through the facade of what was going on. And that might have been what was going on, because Ace of Swords is also confusion or lack of clarity, lack of understanding, lack of wisdom. So, because of this, that probably could have been what the issue was. It was like a lack of issue. Maybe you guys were keeping up facades or keeping up masks and not really telling each other how you really felt, not really saying how you felt. And so this came to an end because there was a lot of confusion. You guys didn't know what was going on. And it could have been an energy of maybe having a third party, because the three of Pentacles, threes could also represent three people being involved or people in the community. And it doesn't have to necessarily be another lover. It could be like a friend, a cousin, their job in the way, a hobby, even just the way that they were thinking. But Three of Pentacles usually represents community. So it could have been people in their community that were talking about, maybe gossiping about you, saying maybe you had another lover, or they were just gossiping about you and saying that maybe your relationship was just purely physical, like superficial, only sex. Maybe that might have been something that was in your person's ear or in something that they were hearing. Like maybe it's not as deep. Like maybe people were telling them that it's not as deep. But what I'm getting is that there's going to be a breakthrough here with this tension that you guys have. There's going to be a breakthrough. It's going to be unexpected. It's going to wake you guys up, and it's going to be sudden, or it might be a sudden understanding. But I'm getting there's going to be a visit. I'm getting that you're going to probably bump into them. You're going to probably run into each other, or they're going to show up at your place, unexpected, unannounced, and you guys are going to fix this situation up pretty much. Right now they're probably in a position, or you're in a position of blaming them, saying that it's their fault, or they might be saying the same thing about you, but I get like there's this energy of peace, right next to this commitment, there's an energy of peace, and right here. So you got death, love, we got death, love, your commitment is being tested right here, and then we have Aquarius energy right here, right? And all these are lined up to me right now. And so what these are saying to me is that there's a peace here, and this is because of the death, like the ending. So this ending time give you time to kind of like sort through, see how she's working on the skull? It's like you gave you time to actually work through things that you needed to work through, or at least deal with the things that ended. You know what I mean? But it's also energy of her wanting to revive this situation as well. It's kind of like, it's kind of like mourning the death of something or mourning the end of something, but it's also like a need to like start again. It's not in reverse, but it's a need to start again. And so there's an opportunity that's coming up, because maybe they're feeling like there's hope. And it's probably because of this breakthrough, because this comes unexpected. You know what I mean? Uranus energy is unexpected energy. It's a shakeup. It's a total shakeup. It wakes you up. It breaks you out of your rut. And this could be a rut of the way that they were thinking, because that's where the conflict was. It was like egos, it's battles. It's the way I want things done. It's kind of like a leave it or like a my way or no way. It's like a problem negotiating. I don't want to negotiate with you. That's kind of like the energy. It's like I want it my way and I'm in control. Both of you might have been this way. So there was an energy of detaching and an energy of a transformation or a deep hurt, because death represents a transformation through deep hurt. So I'm feeling like there was a deep hurt that went on in this relationship. But this is how the relationship is being tested. And so the advice is here is bringing in love into the situation. So detaching and expressing your truth or expressing your feelings without desire for a certain type of outcome is what's coming up. But this is going to be an expansive relationship if you guys do embark on it. It's going to ignite you, and you're going to be needing to use your throat chakra here. No, this is your crown chakra. This is your crown chakra, not your throat chakra. So this is your crown chakra. So basically, you're going to be allowing life. So crown chakra has to do with like inspiration, has to do with your intuition. So it's like knowing what's the right thing to do, like following through, and I'm getting this here. So it's like an intuitive guy. So maybe you had an intuitive pitch that they had somebody else. That might be what I'm picking up, because it's right next to the boutique, which has to do with an illicit lover. Bouquet. So it has to do with an illicit lover or a secret love affair. So maybe you had a psychic intuition about them having a secret lover. And that might have been part of what the deceit was with the mask and, and the lack of clarity or a lie. This might have been part of the lie, and that might have been what caused the ending. They might have had lovers, and this could have been your lover. But anyway, what I'm getting is that this tested your commitment. It was unexpected, and it caused a lot of tension and a lot of stress. And you needed to detach from this situation. You might have had a certain desire for the way that it should be or that it had to go. And so now you're more at peace. There's like an ebb and flow with love and relationships. And kind of, what's kind of coming to me is about relationships. like long-term relationships that we really look for, they take time to build. So there's going to be a lot of accidents, or what we call accidents. There's going to be a lot of hurt. There's going to be a lot of disappointments that happen in relationships, especially with people we really love and really care about. If we think about our parents, our grandparents, our aunts, our uncles, our daughters, our fathers, our sons, just people that we have in our life who we care about, at some point in life, they hurt us and they disappoint us. And yet we still love them, because you can't just throw love away when you genuinely love people. You work through it. And I'm not telling you to put up with people who are abusive to you emotionally, physically, sexually, or spiritually, of any sort, or financially. Not telling you that at all. Sometimes you do have to leave from people, but forgiveness is a very important part in terms of a long-term relationship. Now, if we're just being superficial and we're just having fun, I don't have to forgive you. I don't never have to talk to you again. But if it's someone who I could see myself being with down the line and they've made a mistake, which humans do, that's something that you can look at. All right. I don't give advice on what people should do with their relationships, whether you should give or take or go back to them or not. But I do give the advice of being forgiving. So even if you choose not to be with them, at least your heart will be light as a feather. And that's very important. So right now, this person is probably really, really struggling within their thoughts. This could have been like a one-night stand that they had, but they're starting to see this situation with clear eyes. All right. And this is your time where you're probably just loving yourself, just spending time to yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. And you might be the one that's expanding on your own. And maybe that's what's actually gave them a new light or a new look at you. It's like they're seeing you through new lenses. All of a sudden you become clear now. So there's like luck is on your side. So you might be about to encounter a new lover. And that might be what the blessing is that you get acknowledged for what they've done before. And maybe you guys reconcile. That might be it. But because I'm getting your commitment is tested and luck is on your side. So I'm just getting that. However it plays out for you, it's going to go in your favor. It's an opportunity here for expansion. That's Sagittarius energy as well. And then you have blessings. So you found the pile that has blessings. I mean, all of them do. But this one specifically says blessings. So this is actually a blessing to you. And I'm not quite sure why, but maybe you do, So this must be someone you very much, because the lovers means someone who you very much love intimately and deeply, you know what I mean? And here, this is an unexpected love affair. This could be something that lasts long term or something that lasts short term. But this could have been what actually broke you apart, or this could have been what you guys were having initially, and then it just kind of fell apart because of lack of clarity and you guys not setting clear boundaries or setting clear intentions. Not really sharing your true feelings with the mask. But there is a feeling of you guys wanting to be vulnerable and wanting to be attached and coming together again because of the lovers and the square, which means like self-reflection or an opportunity for growth. That's what this whole thing was. This was an opportunity for growth. So whether you guys patch it up together or not, your blessing is that this was a lucky moment for you. This is an opportunity and they're going to come back in. And I guess the blessing is maybe a conversation or some type of we call it reconciling, but it doesn't mean reconcile like, hey, you my boy, or hey, you my girl. It's more like reconciling the issues that we once had and then, expressing love to each other, how we truly feel, and then making a adult decision on whether we want to go forward from here or where we want to go, but we want to drop the tension that's between the two of us. So that is going to be a blessing because it's going to help you lighten up your spirits, lighten up your heart. It's going to help heal your sacral chakra, help heal your heart chakra, help heal your heart chakra again, and help heal your intuition, because what it is that you know to be true is going to be confirmed. All right. So whichever way it goes, what you know to be true is going to be confirmed with your intuition. Okay. So pile number 1, that's what I got. This is your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the 3rd house. Boom. Pile number 2. This is your reading. So, pile number 2. What blessings are coming your way? Success, confidence. Okay. A Gemini, a confrontation with a Gemini or with a Leo. Because we got Leo here. We got Aries. We got Libra, and we have Scorpio energy. This is a healing. So there's going to be an expression of some sort. Okay, so these are a lot of, okay, you know what I'm getting? There's a theme of a lot of people coming back to reconcile and clear their past rights and their past karmas. You know, people they want to do what's right now. You know, and some people, some people we've been hurt really bad, and we don't want you to come back and fix that. You go ahead, player. Go where you was at before. But some of us, we do want, that apology. We do want, reconciliation, and at least to get it off our mind or get it off our heart, what we were really feeling. So I'm getting an opposition. There's going to be a choice here. Could be a choice between a Gemini, a Libra, a Leo, and a Scorpio. So it could be the decision having to be made between these two people. But I'm getting you're going to be on guard when this shows up. And there was like an energy of making a hasty decision. Maybe you got up out of there really quick and you got on guard and started protecting yourself. But I'm getting that what's coming up next is this level of confidence and this self-assurity in yourself. You know what I mean? Taking time out. It's like taking time out to breathe. So maybe you're feeling more confident in your decision to protect yourself. I'm getting like they're spying on you. This Gemini is spying on you. This is someone who's very smart. If it's not a Gemini, it's just someone who's very curious, social, knowledgeable. They're very analytical, pay attention to the quick details or pay attention to the smaller details, intellectual. They're very outgoing. They seem to be really wishy-washy. There's that Gemini thing, really wishy-washy. So that could be them. But there's a lot of passion here, and this card right here represents deceit. So they probably deceived you here. And that might be why you need to make a choice here, because opposition represents making a choice. So that might be what's going on here. You may need to make a choice, or you could be mirroring each other. Maybe you did this to them and they did this to you. But there's this passion here, and there's an energy of deceit or of like an intense argument, because sword also represents an intense argument. All right, so it's like you're going to need to speak your truth with passion, but with emotional feeling and emotional depth. This is a cleaning out what you already know to be true, or clearing out like thoughts that aren't yours. Clearing out, so when you have this conversation, you're going to need to decipher what words are really yours, or what feelings are truly yours, and what feelings are someone else's. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like there's an opportunity for new beginnings, and expressing how you feel as well as healing. All right, and you're going to be nurturing your creative abilities here, or nurturing your sexual abilities here. But I'm feeling like maybe there could be sex with this Gemini, or this could be what the Gemini wants from you. They basically, or if that's not it, this is what I'm feeling. The Gemini could be a creator. They could be someone who does creative ventures or creative things. You know what I mean? And maybe there could be like a battle between you two with creativity. Maybe. But I'm feeling like your confidence is peaked, and now you're like on guard with them. And so there was like a hasty decision and you got up out of there quick, or you made a quick decision. Either them or you made a quick decision. Could have been them because they're a Gemini. If you're dealing with a Gemini, or if you're dealing with a Leo, those two signs, they're going to shoom really quick, make decisions impulsively, hastily. They're going to make decisions, and it puts you on guard. They did something really quick. They moved really fast. They did something that made you second guess them. And now you're on guard or trying to protect yourself. You do want to engage them a little bit, but you're just kind of worried that they might hurt you again because you've already been hurt by them again. So there's an energy of you expressing how you clearly feel, lovingly and honestly, without judgment. And this is where this is coming up, because this is like harsh communication. This is like communication where it's very heated, and very, very fiery, and it could be, just trying to get to the it's like trying to get to the bottom of something. And there's a lot of passion. It's going to be a lot of emotional intensity here, but more emotional passion here. It's like really expressing how you feel is going to be really important. And confidence is like seeing it through, being for sure about yourself and being sure about what it is that you express and being sure about the words that you share. You're going to really need to be true, or really believe in what it is that you're going to be like. You're going to really need to believe in what it is that you're expressing. All right. So I'm getting like, take the time out to like interpret how you're really feeling. So you can feel like you can really process your emotions and your feelings, because you have the desire to want to get a fresh start with them. You're just worried. You're worried about being hurt again. And so there's going to be healing that's coming in. There's going to be healing from this conversation, or from this actual coming together. So why this is a blessing, I guess because the healing part and the part that you're going to get to express how you really feel, because maybe you've been holding on to this for a while, and this is part of the purification. So you're going to be able to clear out what's been holding on, like what's been messing with you in your intuition, in your crown chakra. You're basically going to be like sorting through. This is kind of like Power 1. Power 1 had the same kind of energy but it's not quite the same. Like it didn't really have healing. It's kind of like expression. But here, this is like releasing energy and becoming clear with what's yours, what's mine, like what did I do, what is my responsibility, and then being clear about how you really feel about things. That's kind of what I'm getting, trusting in your own intuition and trusting in your own abilities, to get things done and to be able to persevere through it. So this is a new opportunity. But I'm getting it's got to be some type of argument that's coming in here. It doesn't have to be like a bad argument. It's just something that's really heated. And maybe sometimes the wrong words get said because you guys will be frustrated. Because the Nine of Wands is just like worried. It's anxiety, it's stress. I don't know what's the next move or what's going to happen. But, I got to keep myself safe. I do want to go out and help the boys or help the girls and, be a part of the battle and partake of what's going on. But at the same time, I'm already hurt. I can't really just get out there and do what everybody else is doing. So that's that energy that you might be in right about now. It's like, I need to take some time out to, heal myself. But if I have to, I'll confront whatever's coming. And that's the energy I have. It's like, if you have to, you'll confront what's going to come. You don't want to, but if you have to, you will. Or you had desire to, but, you're not quite sure if it's in your best interest at this moment, and so what you're going to be coming up on is some energy of after you take this time out to breathe, you're going to be getting this energy of realizing that every moment is a new opportunity. And so maybe what happened in the past is going to be, you guys are going to be doing some healing here. This conversation, this confrontation that's coming up, because you got confrontation. So this confrontation that's coming up is going to, it's going to bring in some healing pretty much, and some nurturing, because you got nurturing here as well, and some purification. And it's going to awaken your heart chakra again. And this is going to allow you to express yourself with expression. It's going to allow you to express yourself with confidence. All right? With confidence and emotional passion. And this is what's going to be coming in the near future. That's the energy of that. I wonder why I don't see, if it's not a relationship, because this is something also that I'm noticing. Sword could also represent a law case, a lawsuit, or something like suing or doing something of litigation. And then you have the investigator here as Gemini. So there could be a confrontation in court as well. And confidence is your key here. But it's like a new opportunity and there's a new way. You're seeing things in a new way. It's going to be like expressing. It's going to be healing. So I'm also getting like this is going to go in your favor. If it's a court matter, I feel like it's going to go in your favor with this confidence is your key to success. So it's like speaking your truth, being honest, being honorable. It's going to be really important. It's going to be confrontation. It could be court as well. It could be something having to do with court. And you're going to be needing to speak your truth. And this is going to provide a lot of healing. So they're going to need you to express honestly, clearly, and lovingly without fear of judgment. And that's what I'm getting here. You're going to need to tell the truth about something. So it could be a litigation or some type of court thing that's going to play out in your favor. You're going to be taking some time out to just rest after that. You know what I mean? Because it's going to basically give you a brand new lease on life. It's going to give some type of healing. So there's something like that going on, maybe with a court case where there's going to be bringing some type of healing, with matters that really matter to you, with like things that really matter to you. And there's going to be an energy of you trusting in your intuition, trusting in your heart chakra, and trusting in your sacral chakra or your creative abilities to get things done, to get your information across, to get your message out there. All right? That's what I'm picking up. So, Power 2, that's what I got here for your reading. If you liked your reading, please like it, as always. This is your boy, Noonie, and this is Leo in the 3rd house. Thanks for watching. Bam. Pile 3. Okay, so pile 3. What blessings are coming your way? Okay. Looks like a little love. Getting outside your comfort zone. Okay, so I'm feeling like you're loving yourself more. It's mystery. Yeah, you're getting outside your comfort zone. Commitment. How? Okay, so maybe it's a non-traditional commitment that's coming with a King of Wands, or with a Taurus, or with an Aquarius. These are the energies I got. A surrender, star, stepping outside of your comfort zone. So maybe you're going after something here. Maybe going after something and you're committing to it. You're okay, passion, support, surrender, star, rebel. So I'm getting that you're breaking free of like your old belief patterns and old ways that have kept you safe or kept you stable. You know, right? Because you got right next to rebel. All right. So this rebel, this stone represents Taurus energy. Taurus energy is stubborn. It's a fixed sign. So it represents slow, evolving change. And when it comes to like your stability, you don't like to do new things. You don't want newness, you know, but here you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. So there's an energy of surrender twice. And rebel means that you're going to be doing things that are unorthodox or unusual to the way that you've always done things. So you're going to be doing something different here. You could be a star. You could be acting out. You could be going after something that's really important to you. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of mystery. You're an artsy person. You're at Neptune. So that gives me as someone who could be a visionary, someone who does well with dreams, intuition, clairvoyancy. You have like visions, you know, illusions, or like, it's like an energy of dreaminess, all right? And a star. So it could be having to do something with being noticed by other people, being, you know, confusing or using your imagination or your dreams. But I get it's a passion, and the energy is gaining momentum here, as well as with the King of Wands. So it means that, and the Ace of Cups. So just like an emotional abundance here. And it's like you're thrilled that you're going after what you really want. That's what I'm getting, this energy of coming. It's like you're going to be thrilled going after what you really want. You're going to be committed to doing, I feel like you're going to be more committed to changing like who you are, changing like how you see yourself in the world. And I get that the energy is gaining momentum because you're also stepping outside of your comfort zone and you're surrendering to the divine. So this is you letting go of control, because this four of the stone right here means like control. You keep the same ways of belief because it was a level of safety and control and security. But here you're surrendering that and you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. All right, stepping outside of your comfort zone, north node move. So it's like you're going towards where your soul is really meant to go, towards growth. All right. Some type of, maybe it could be a level of long-term marriage, a long-term commitment. It could be, you know, it could be that, but it could be like union, or a level of what I call it, like a loyalty. Loyalty, maybe it's loyalty around you because you're a star. There's loyalty around you, but there's an energy of you being very happy with what it is that you're doing and what you're going after, and stepping outside of your comfort zone and feeling very confident about it and self-assured about what you're doing. You're gaining up a lot of momentum, you know, a lot of energy behind you. You're trusting in what it is that you got going on. You got a lot of passion. You might have been scared before or felt like you didn't have the support you needed, but now you're moving forward with grace. All right, it's like when you're vulnerable, you feel like you're at your strongest. So maybe you've gotten used to being vulnerable. You know, that might be what's unusual to you, because the Four of Stones, this is the rebel, but this might be what's unusual to you, this energy of surrendering, because the Four of Stones always represents, and the King of Wands, those two people, the King of Wands is a person who gets what they want at all costs. They're going to do what they want to do because it's them, because they're the king and they get what they want. And this four of stones, well, it's not a four of stones, it's just this four. But the stone, it basically represents, like I said, previous beliefs, old patterns, family traditions that you've used as security that you might have outgrown. And so this is the energy of you outgrowing this, you know, and being supported while doing so. You know, you're nurturing your inner child. It's like now you're a wonder of creation, or you're into being very creative, because you have Neptune energy here as well, which is very creative energy. And the momentum is gaining, like you're gaining a lot of momentum by believing in yourself and what it is that you're creating. King of Wands always trusts in himself. He knows that he can get it. But it's like you surrendered, maybe you surrendered like the old beliefs to the divine. You've gotten rid of that because you're right next to step outside of your comfort zone. So you surrendered those old beliefs, those old thinking patterns, and now you're acting a bit awkward or a bit erratic, a bit eccentric. You know, this is where people can't really put their finger on you. They're like, who is this? This is not who we knew. So the big blessing is you're going to be coming off as a mystery with a newfound commitment to stepping outside of your comfort zone and exploring and going after the things that you really want and being comfortable in your own skin. All right? It's because I got surrendered twice and I got support and passion. So this is your root chakra. And so this is creative ability. This is like you being more grounded next to the energy is gaining momentum. This is you being more grounded with your creative abilities or with your sensuality. You know, really being at home with yourself. Being at home and comfortable with yourself, and the energy is gaining momentum. And this is what is allowing you to go after what you really want with the King of Wands energy. So you're going to be going out here and achieving things and doing things and kind of breaking the mold on things that people aren't used to. I'm getting this energy of breaking the mold because that just kind of came to me. You're breaking the mold. You know, because these two cards, yo, this card is like stagnant. This card is like breaking out. And that's what you're going to be doing. Breaking the mold here. All right. Surrendering them old ways of being, those old beliefs, those old structures that you once had that kept you safe or kept you secure. They are no longer viable to you now. Now you're stepping outside your comfort zone and you're going to be abundantly happy and confident in yourself and be well supported. And you could be a star, or you could be an Aquarius, or you could be a Taurus, or you could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's the energy I got here. All right. So that's what I'm feeling. That is really what I'm feeling. I'm feeling there's a lot of passion, you know. You're pursuing something that ignites your soul, and this could be what makes you a star. But you're gonna be acting out, like, and it's, you know, acting out in a way that's unusual to people. Like you're just gonna be showing all your quirkiness, all your weirdness, all those aspects of you that you weren't really, that you thought were kind of weird or that would push other people away. You're willing to break those old patterns, those old beliefs, and step outside that comfort zone and just be who you really want to be. And you're probably very artistic, you know, with this star and with this passion here, because this is your sacral chakra. You know, and you have the Ace of Cups, which is also creative, you know, creative abundance as well. So you could be a creator, you know, a manifester, someone who goes after the things they really want, an entrepreneur, you know, just someone who's independent and self-assured of themselves. If you're not quite there yet, that's the blessing that's coming. Okay? But it could be star power in this, but it's going to be energy of you really believing in yourself and stepping outside that comfort zone and going after the things that you genuinely want without fear of being criticized or judged by others. You're going to be letting go of those previous holding patterns, those previous thinking patterns, and you're going to be acting out with this Aquarius energy, acting a little weird, acting a little unorthodox, eccentric, but more true to who you are, because the King of Wands is always true to who he is. That's how he goes and gets what he wants. He's true to who he is. So that's where you're going to be going at. And you're going to be like feeling overwhelmingly abundant and comfortable and overwhelmingly emotionally supported through this step of stepping outside your comfort zone. So even if it's not friends or family or other supporters around you, you are supported by the divine, because it's asking you to surrender to it. And it's asking you here again to surrender to it. Because the way that you've been doing it is no longer keeping you safe and stable. Now it's keeping you stuck and rut and stagnant. All right, so it's time to release that and break up out of that and be who you really are and be who you really want to be in this world, who you see yourself being. That's the blessing that's going to be coming. You're going to be supported while doing it. It's probably just going to be a nice energy that comes in, and it's going to push you right to where you need to be, and it's going to give you a level of confidence of going after what it is that you want and putting yourself out there. And you're going to feel very content to do that. All right, so pile 3. This was your reading. This is what I got. If this resonated with you, thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit me with that like, comment, and tell me what's up with it, because, you know, I appreciate y'all. And I think that is all I got for this pile. So, pile number 3, I'm going to close it up with this, and I'm going to go over here to pile number 4. Pile 4, this is your reading. In case you might have seen it that way, it's your reading. Okay, so pile 4. Okay. Ooh, the table's flipped, and a family. Well, there was an imbalance. Someone wasn't given the right love. Could be a family dynamic. Could be a lawsuit too going against a family member. But I got wedding. Ooh, it could be a divorce. Maybe that's the blessing. Divorce. Could it's unrequited love. Could be a divorce. 12th house, things that are hidden, self-sacrifice. Time to release negativity. Meditate and contemplate. That meditate and contemplate is always about relationships that are sometimes very romantic, and at other times they're very toxic. So it could be this and releasing the negativity. So you could be at this period right here because you got justice right here, which is needing to find clarity, needing to find balance. And this is also like not learning karmic lessons. So this could be what's going on here, and it's asking you to release this. And it could have to do with the family dynamic because there might not be enough traction to keep this family together. Could be dealing with the Aries. We got Aries twice. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Could be dealing with the Aries again, or could be dealing with a Capricorn. These are the signs I got so far, and I got Libra. Did I say that? And I got Libra as well. But I'm getting that someone wanted their way. They're a bit pushy. Could be an Aries person. But there's the energy of it going back and forth where they're not really doing it the way that you would like. It's like they have this energy of pushiness because it's trying. So this is pushing energy. This is like even against your will, I'm going to push. I'm going to make things happen the way I would like them to happen. And so there's going to be energy of you regrouping and building yourself back up, and possibly just because wedding doesn't always mean wedding in this. This means doing the socially acceptable thing. All right. So there could be an energy of you doing whatever is considered the socially acceptable thing. And it could have to do with a family dynamic or family cycle, but there's like an energy of you getting justice or needing to get justice because you've either been giving or over giving. It's like a repression of your emotions and a turning of the table. So or like a flipping of the tides. Maybe I'm not quite going to be like giving as often as I used to. I'm not going to be sharing of myself like I once did. It's like a turning of the tables. Like at one time they had you, now you got them. You know what I mean? But this is someone who's very pushy, very impulsive, loud, aggressive. This is also someone who has like self-limiting beliefs. You know, this could be like a hidden enemy because 12th house does represent the hidden enemies or hidden burdens or hidden beliefs. Like, you know, like they call it the house of the undoing because it usually comes from your subconscious mind. You know, your subconscious thoughts are responsible for, you know, all pretty much 90% of the things that we do here. You know, but there's going to be an energy of you connecting and like going within because volcano means like consolidating your resources. So you could be going within and probably, you know, dwelling and paying attention to your subconscious. All right. And that's where I'm getting at. It's like, you know, and then you're going to probably do the right thing. And this is you taking action to do the right thing. It has to do with the family here. Has to do with a family thing, a family cycle, and you releasing negativity, you know, and possibly sitting and dwelling or coming into union with your masculine and your feminine energy because Aries energy is masculine energy. You know, this is masculine energy. This is masculine at its core. And so is Taurus energy, and you don't have Taurus energy, so we don't even need to mention that. But I just mentioned it for some reason. Capricorn energy is feminine energy. Pisces energy, feminine energy. Scorpio energy, feminine energy. So this could be a masculine, it's definitely a masculine and a female energy here. There's a family pattern, family cycle here. Time to take action and do the right thing. So whatever the right thing is or the sociably acceptable thing, that's what I'm getting. But it's something having to do with your subconscious. It's like you're diving deep because Pisces here is meditating and contemplating. So you're diving deep in your subconscious, you know, and your thought patterns and like the things that you're not quite aware of, like what's hidden to you in your conscious mind. And so this is like consolidating that, coming together, like pulling those forces together. And I'm feeling like you're pulling those two opposing forces of being masculine and feminine, like you're balancing them out because here there's an imbalance here, and there was a need to basically hold back your emotions, you know, and like kind of like quell out those feelings that you were having. Maybe you were feeling a bit fiery or a bit pushy, you know, or maybe wanting things to go a certain way because you have Aries energy. It's an energy of wanting things to go your way exactly how you want them to go, and it could be with the family cycle because we have Aries energy here twice, and we have the 10 of Cups. So this could be with a family cycle here, where you guys were, you feel like you needed to take the lead, or you felt like maybe you needed to leave, or someone else needed to leave. But I'm getting this energy of being adaptable. So it's like you harness in your energy, go deep into your subconscious. There's going to be some things that are going to become known to you, and you're going to want to take action on doing what you feel is the right thing to do to rectify this situation. You're going to be becoming adaptable, and you're going to be releasing negativity. All right, as well as, like I said, bringing these two aspects of yourself, the negative, I said the negative and the positive, the masculine and the feminine. So you're gonna be bringing those two aspects of yourself together and releasing those negative traits that you've held on to for a while. Because Scorpio energy represents energy that you've held or traumas that you've held on to for a while and look, you got transmutation. So Scorpio energy here is energy that needs to be transmutated. And here, this is energy that needs to be transmutated. This right here, though, is your crown chakra. All right, so this right here lets me know this is your This is your connection to the divine. It's energy transmutation. So like thoughts, downloads, and this is here. Boom, look. It's right here with your subconscious. It's right with your subconscious, 12th house. So you're getting the information from the divine that's going to help you sort through the information that's here in your 12th house or that's in your subconscious. You're going to be able to sort through these things and gather up your strength and your energy. And this is going to make you adaptable. It's going to help you focus. It's going to help you let go of this negative energy, these negative traits, these negative habits, these negative patterns, these negative emotions that you've been holding on to. It's going to help you basically bring into balance and into harmony your two aspects, masculine and feminine energy. These two aspects within yourself coming together, nurturing. Look, releasing negativity to bring in the energy of the inner child. This is going to allow you to express yourself. All right, allow you to see the world with new eyes, new fresh eyes, and be more curious or more creative or more optimistic about life. Like just wanting to explore, wanting to see what can come next, what can happen next. You're going to be processing old thoughts and old beliefs, things that were hidden or things that you weren't quite having a grasp on. Because this is 12th house is like representing the moon in the traditional tarot. It's things that you weren't quite clear of, things that weren't all the way known to you. It's like they're there, but you weren't really quite aware that you were thinking these thoughts or that you were acting on this program that's been like subconsciously, indoctrinated in you, I guess. But there's going to be energy of being liberated, right, in your heart space, though. And this is where it's going to allow your inner child to have fun. You got focus and you have adaptable in your heart space. And this is the inner child, this inner child energy for real. They're focused on what it is at the task at hand and what they want to do. Think about children when they're having fun. They're focused on whatever it is that they're doing. And they're very adaptable to, like, they may have a cardboard box and they turn that cardboard box into a race car. They're focused on, being in this car or being in this box. They're focused on whatever it is that they're having fun at and enjoying themselves. And maybe that's what's going on for you. Maybe you're having issues with focusing or paying attention to like exact details. And maybe that's what's going on is because you've been holding on to some of the past regrets, past things that's been happening. It's a feeling of being a bit dreamy or not in touch with reality. And that's might be what you was really feeling like you weren't in touch with reality, because this could also represent rigidity, or just like I said, doing what was considered the right thing to do. What's the socially acceptable thing to do. So you could be in the area of doing that, but you're going to be learning to adapt through going in your subconscious. It's going to teach you to adapt. And it could be a wedding that's coming up, but I'm getting that real, like it's going to help you build up your resources, help you build up your strength, help you build up your stamina. This transmutation. It's going to leave you feeling more empowered in your emotional space. So something that you're going to discover is going to give you inspiration and allow you to be more creative, and be more, and possibly be more forgiving, or make you do whatever the right thing is in this relationship. But it could be something with court, because it is a Libra. It could be something with a court, but it doesn't have to be. I just feel like the tables turned here somewhere, and someone stopped sharing their feelings or stopped sharing that cup of love with someone. And that this was like a happy ending to someone at one point. Like this relationship or this family dynamic was a happy relationship to someone at one point. And then you had to release the negativity of this situation. So maybe it was really good. When it's really good, it's really good. But when it's really bad, it's really bad. And so the tables had to turn here, and you had to hold back, from this family dynamic. So you started taking action, either you or them. They started taking action to check into their subconscious. They took this time out to gather their resources and gather their energy up, gather their strength. You know what I mean? And now they're going to be adaptable. They're feeling more empowered. They're transmuting the energy into, basically self-expression, and inspiration. They're giving like a new inspiration on life, like a new take. And it's going to give them the inspiration to take action, all right? To do the socially acceptable thing or do what is right. So somewhere in here, you're going to be getting what was right, what was owed to you. I get like what's owed to you. Because karma in reverse means that you just didn't get justice, injustice. It's an injustice. But I'm getting that something's going on here, that someone's subconscious is going to be changing. There's going to be a sudden epiphany or a sudden understanding, and they're going to be changing the energy of it, changing the energy of those thoughts, or changing their subconscious beliefs, and then coming back to do the right thing by you. That's the energy I'm getting. It's like a bouldering over. It's very intense. It's a very intenseness that they're having here. So these are very intense thoughts or feelings that they've been harboring for a long time. And either you or them. And there's going to be a releasing of that negativity. And this is what's going to allow someone to do the right thing, right? So come on through, Spike Lee. Do the right thing. All right? It's going to liberate, and it's going to empower you or empower them. But this is going to be good. This is going to be good because it's going to allow you to express yourself, the awesome beauty that you hold within yourself. It's like you're going to learn how to just be genuinely happy. And that's really the biggest blessing, learning how to be genuinely happy, you know, and not feeling like things have to turn out a certain way. Maybe you had a belief of things needing to be a certain way, because this is connected here to the wedding, and wedding has to do with socially acceptable things. So maybe you felt like it could be a family breakup, a family dynamic, and someone was upset about it and they've been holding and harboring on it for a long time. And now they've done some soul searching or some deep diving into their subconscious, and they realize they become adaptable, and they're still willing to do the right thing, which is socially acceptable, but maybe the socially acceptable is what's socially acceptable to them, because Aries is about individuality. Aries does what they want to do, not what they think they should do. They do what they feel they should do. And so this could be, or what they desire to do, because they're a fire sign. So this could be what's coming up next. Is someone here delved into their subconscious, and now all of a sudden they've changed the way that they see things. They transmuted those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions, those subconscious programs that they've had, and now they're more adaptable with the current situations or the current circumstances with life. They're going to be adaptable. They're going to be empowered to it. They're going to be liberated by what's happening around here, and they're not going to be as rigid or as my way or the highway is what I'm getting. Either you or them. That's going to be the energy, because it's going to be a balancing out of those two principal aspects of you, your masculine and your feminine energy, and they're going to be releasing the negativity or this obsession, this possession, this jealousy, the codependency. These behaviors are going to be released, all right? And it's coming from this 12th house that they're doing, this 12th house transmutation that they're doing. This is like enlightenment. So this is like downloads will be coming to you, or downloads will be coming to whoever it is that may be coming along to express to you. But I'm not feeling anybody's going to express anything to you. I just feel like the tables are turning and things are going to go in your favor, and someone who did you wrong is going to do what's considered the right thing. You know, they're taking some time out now to gather up their strength, you know, because maybe this was whenever you do a lot of subconscious work, it can wear on you, because you're dealing with a lot of things that you didn't know or that you didn't really process, emotions, hurts, feelings, betrayals that you didn't exactly internalize. You just kind of like pushed it to the side and allowed your ego to take over. So this is one of those things where it might be, they'd be changing the way that they once were. This is someone, the person that I'm talking about is someone who's deeply possessive, deeply controlling, someone who's afraid of being vulnerable, someone who's also seems to not live in a reality or in a real world, or like, you know, where it doesn't make sense what they're talking about, what they're saying. It just seems kind of like off the wall. They're also a person who seems to be very fiery, passionate, my way type of way. And there's someone who seems to be unfair and doesn't really share the same feelings or thought patterns that you share. But they feel like what they're doing is the right thing, and the way that they're doing is the right thing, and they're uncompromising or unyielding, if that makes sense. That's who the person is. But they're going to be changing their beliefs, and they're going to be transforming that into a form of empowerment and liberation. And then they're going to come back and do the right thing by you, or do the right thing socially, the right thing that's considered sociably. You know what I mean? So this could be like I said, it could be a family dynamic, because this is right in the middle. So it could be a family dynamic that's going on, or family beliefs that were going on here. You know, but I'm getting like the inner child, like the real you is going to come out. The real them will come out. You know, once they release this negativity and balance out these emotions and balance out their masculine and feminine energy, like come into harmony with themselves. Because that's where they're coming off from right now. But they're going to be adaptable, and they're going to be divinely connected, because you got transmutation here, which is your, like I said, this is your crown chakra. All right. And so that has to do with your connection to the infinite, your connection to the divine. It's basically saying that they're not going to have, it's not going to be difficult for you. There's going to be no effort. If this is you, this is going to be no effort. Basically, there's going to be no effort for this shift, because this transmutation means it's a shift. There's going to be no effort for this changing of your subconscious. It's like it's just happening naturally for you. All right? And this is going to reveal some things. It's going to help you gain up your strength and your energy. It's going to feel like it revitalized you, and it gives you strength, power, inner strength, inner girth, inner truth, like inner wisdom, like fire. Fire like Aries. Fire. That's what I'm feeling. All right? So it's going to inspire you. and give you brand new ideas, brand new thoughts, brand new ways of being, because you're going to be releasing. It's going to be, it's this stuff that was hidden. You didn't know that you had this type of stuff here. And it's like it's going to blow up with this volcano. It's going to explode and liberate you and free you and empower you. All right, and transform the energy that you already have going, and transform the thoughts and the connection that you have with the divine. Is going to transform it and give you more power. The Scorpio energy is transformation. So this is transforming something from a negative to a positive. It's going to work out in your favor. So that's what I got. Pile 4. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the 3rd house. Hey, before I go though, let me ask y'all, how y'all feel about, the camera where I can show y'all the cards? Y'all like that? Y'all like this way? How y'all like that? Or do you want me back in front of the camera? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. This your boy Noonie. That's Leo in the 3rd house.